anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
Too much can be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs, pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs.
And I'm on to match number 2. And anytime you get a Bloodline Keeper, you're pretty happy, especially since you have another vampire in your hand. And if you guys wanted to know some somewhat interesting stuff, I was doing some math for an algorithm that green again. Is it green white, green blue, green red? Come on, show it to me. Oh yeah, I told him something, I don't know, we were talking stuff, things. God, we're really cackling. I played against a guy who had 2 Bloodline Keepers, 2 like the actual ones, Evil Twin, and Cackling Counterpart. That wasn't fun once. That was worse than the time I played the guy that had just 2 Bloodline Keepers and another one, but and an Evil Twin. But an interesting enough story. Ooh, main deck Scarecrow. That kind of fucks over my deck something serious. If you guys want to know, if any of you guys are into math or anything, I got some interesting statistics, On a Wednesday afternoon, between the hours of 2 and 3 p.m., now 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern time is like, well, okay, oh, he's 3 colors with a Gavin Township. That's not good. That's definitely, ooh, fun. Yay, skeleton. Oh yeah, skeleton's beast mode. He's telling me how he passed me all this black, and my question is, if he passed me all this black, why didn't he play black, and why did he force green or white or blue? I mean, I know I passed him a township, but I don't think a township is a reason to go into green-white. It's a great card, but you have 17 lands, so I don't know. But after doing some math, between the times of 2 and 3 o'clock, 503 packs of Innistrad were either used in drafts or 4-pack sealed, or won. So if you just, oh, I see what his deck is. It's a green-white aggro with a splash of blue for some reason, and I guess a splash of black for spider spawning and mulch and whatnot. Yeah, I'll block you. Why not? But 503 packs in that 1 hour, and that 1 hour is before kids get out of school and before people get out of work, which is interesting enough. So just doing the simple math, that means that over the course of the entire day, there were 12, if you do that average, and it's a low average because, yay, Abattoir Ghoul. That's a low average because that's really not a peak time. I mean, if I would have done the exact same thing at, let's say, 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is, actually no, 8 p.m. Eastern time, because, people get out of work on the West Coast around 5-ish, and school, that would be even higher. But just doing the math on that, 503 packs were used within that 1 hour, used or won. 12,072 packs were won or used today in a 24-hour span. Now, he's fishing for something. Is he? I hope he's splashing it. So that's why he splashed the blues for Forbidden Alchemy? I don't know. I don't... it's weird. I mean, Spider Spawning is one of my favorite cards, and I will gladly put it in any deck. But you know, I got some serious issues with, wait, what is he doing? Why? Yeah, I'll just block with that. No reason to kill off anything important. Oh, and if he doesn't kill a vampire, he's screwed. What do I do here? Okay, it's a land. So, alright. Yeah, kind of sucks for him. But I did some other math, which is also kind of interesting. So, let me just, I'll be right back. Other than having him in one dilly of a pickle, did you know that over the course of an hour, just 1 hour, not even during peak time, 9.5 snapcasters are opened per hour, and over the course of a day, 193 snapcaster mages are opened per day, plus minus foils. I've never actually seen a foiled snap. I haven't even played against someone with a foiled snapcaster, but okay. So I got some good stuff coming up. I kind of had this game. Just kind of wish I could use Cackling Counterpart, whatever. Now, Liliana's the more expensive mythic, right? Well, there are, wait, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna sideboard here. Each game that, yeah, I'm gonna take out the Cackling Counterpart and definitely put in, Maw, whatever. You know, it takes out Township. And when you're playing against an aggro deck, if it's that late game scenario, we're fantastic. Bloodline Keeper, again, opening hand. But he's a lot faster than I am, which is not good. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. But, interestingly enough, Liliana is the more expensive of the two Planeswalkers. There are 75.9 mythics opened, of all the mythics, per hour, or 5 of each per hour, if they really do print out the cards evenly. Which they should print out the mythics evenly. It makes the most sense, theoretically. Which means 5 Lilianas per hour, and over the course of a full day, 1,821.6 mythics are given out, or 120 of each, which means 120 Lilianas are opened up every day. Yet that still doesn't explain to me why I keep running into them. Now, you would think that Liliana then would be a little, you know, I would guess that they print less Lilianas. That obviously makes more sense. Also, I'm in a really, okay, now I'm in a lot better position than I was about 20 seconds ago. Although I'm not quite sure why that turn, instead of attacking, why he just didn't use the Caravan Vigil again. Because, you know, there's not much I could have done in that situation. I think it was just would have made a little more. See, he does it now. I still can't do anything about it. So there are 120 Lilianas open per day, plus minus. Oh, Prey Upon. That really sucks. That was so uncool of him. But here's the thing. Although there is 120 Lilianas plus minus foils open per day, there's only a 0.8% chance of getting a Garruk, which means there's only 4 Garruks open per hour. That's a full Garruk, that's a full card less than Liliana. And while there's 120 Lilianas out, ooh, that's not good. Oh, thank God. That'll tie him up for a turn or so. That'll give my Bloodline Keeper some room to move around. Also, what's really good is he used the Caravan Vigil on his Priest, which I still think is a poor idea. I mean, his deck has a lot of quality creatures in it. The Priest is something he could have used to activate Township, which probably even would have been smarter than... Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like the better play to me. Okay, well, there goes the last of my luck with the top deck. Now I gotta just draw out of it. What am I getting? Okay, more land. Fantastic. Well, luckily next turn I could block, make another vampire, and then bring one back from the graveyard, which is always nice. But there are, in all, 96.576 Garricks open per day, plus minus any foils. So it's kind of weird that Garrick, which you have a 0.8% chance of opening. Oh, and that's game, by the way. I play that, tap that, and then I could either use the Unburial Rights to block his... I mean, not to block. I could either just... Uh-oh, he's doing something. Okay. I could either use Unburial Rights to bring back my Interloper from the graveyard, or I can just make another zombie. Vampire, I mean. I think dropping down the Homunculus and sitting may be my best option, or making 2 tokens with the Village Bell Ringer would be nice. So I have the mana to unflip it, and I feel like I'm in a pretty strong position right now. I just find that rather interesting that, you know, Snapcaster Mage is a card that the market is just flooded with them, and I mean, there's close to 200 that are opened per day, and yet the card is still 900. I mean, $9. That's kind of stupid. So he's mulching. Oh, he mulched away. That's again. I mean, my issue with self-mill. Yeah, it works. I mean, it's an archetype. It's one people games and shit. But I don't like that chance of milling away my, you know, that one card I may need to win the game. Okay, that's a perfect attack, to be honest. Now I can gain 5 life. I lose 2 creatures, but that gaining the 5 life there allows me a lot of breathing room, to be honest. See, now I would have had, knowing my luck, I would have had Crackling Counterpart. I also did some other math, but let's just say that, you know, it's prices are a little weird. I mean, they released a card essentially that is going to destroy, you know, almost every archetype from Oath of Druids decks and Dredge decks in Classic to Burning Vengeance decks in ISD block Constructed. So you'd think Snapcaster would go down, and with 193 open per day, and that's a low estimate. I mean, it could be more than that. It should be around 250, and on the weekends it could be 300. No, I'm not dead yet. Still not dead. Yeah, that's game. Unless Festerhide Boar. Not one of my favorites. I mean, it's one of my favorite cards for me, personally. I love Festerhide Boar. Do I have the mana? 1, 2, 3 foot. Yes, I do. Thank God. But let me attack first and get another card in the hand. Who knows? I may get a victim. I could really use a victim off the top, to be honest. Traveler's Amulet really doesn't do it for me here. So I'm just gonna put the Boar back on top of his library, which takes away Morbid. Oh wait, no. I'm just going to do that. Both work, since now I'll be able to have an unlimited supply of blocker. Both moves would have worked. This one just takes a little slower. Although I think he's given up. But, I guess, you know, passing Gavin Township kind of forced him to splash too many colors, and, you know, that's a problem that you're going to end up facing. So, on to the next match.